What's up everyone? Welcome to the best OBI-ANI tutorial ever. It's a really easy move that looks so cool that when combined with different types of swings and attacks, makes you look like you're straight out of the movies. Not only am I going to show you how to do the spin, I'm going to show you how to make it look good, how to actually make it look professional like you're an actual Jedi. When I see people doing this, I'm going to show you how to take this move from a spin to an actual transitional attack move to generate momentum, create flows, connect moves. Today's video and saber is brought to you by NSABERS. Go check them out, link is in my bio. This thing not only looks amazing, but it's one of my favorite lightsabers to spin ever. This is the Ahsoka SE saber from NSABERS. Go check them out. Go check out my 2 tutorials on YouTube. One is how to do this basic twirl. I have another tutorial on the figure 8, one of the fundamental parts of this move. Before we even start spinning, I want you to imagine yourself differently. You have to think of yourself as a pendulum.
That doesn't make sense.
One side moves up, the other side moves down. You can see this sort of pendulum we got going on here.
It's actually very scientific. I won't go into it right now.
Pendulum-like dynamics. Be the pendulum.
Be water, my friend.
The OBI-ANI is also called a high-low whip. Start kind of low with the spin, and you whip it out into a high movement. You don't want to grip the saber as close to the base of the guard or the hilt of the saber as you can. Straight up like this. Turn it to the side. This is how you're going to be holding it behind yourself. I like to break the OBI-ANI down into 4 main parts. Step 1, bring it back in front. Step 2, big wide circle. 3, twirl it till it points down. Step 4, let it continue back to the start. When you're first learning this, kind of collapse your hip a little bit, collapse this leg a little bit. Beginners have very tight wrists. To keep your hip completely still, it's a lot of flexibility, it's a lot of mobility that a lot of beginners don't have. It doesn't look as good, it doesn't look as clean. First component, the first move, the hardest move. You're going to take the opposite end of the saber, the bottom of your hilt, and you're gonna point that thing down. Slide the saber across to bring this hilt down, and the saber is going to come out in front like this. Get used to this movement. Step number 2, you're going to complete this movement. Now all you're going to do is bring this saber up into a big circle. See how I literally have to let go of these 3 fingers in order to get the saber like this? The grip is so key. All you're doing is this. Boom, you're making like a half circle, and you're going to point the blade that way. It's better, you look more like a Jedi. Lower, the more bent your knees are. Step 1. Step 2. Step 3 is now the basic twirl. You're going to let the saber collapse, open up your grip. You're going to do a basic twirl. Just like that. 1, 2, and now twirl. 3. Until the blade is pointing at the ground again, until you've done a full rotation. All you're gonna do, that's step 3. Step 1, step 2, 3. Guess what the last part is? Last step is the easiest of them all. You're gonna bring that saber right back to where you started. And there's the full move, there's the full rotation. To smoothly bring the saber back to where you started, it's gonna let the momentum of that basic twirl carry it back behind your body into the starting stance, into the starting position. That's why it's very important to get good at this twirl. So even just doing this twirl can make this look cool. See, there's that pendulum. Weight of this side will help bring the blade back up. Then restart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep doing this over and over again, repetition until it feels smooth. Your wrist is going to start getting strength, you're going to start getting flexibility and mobility. You're going to kind of figure out that grip, and you're just going to keep doing this slowly until you can keep speeding it up faster and faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, that's kind of cool actually. Boom. Boom. Of course, do this with your other hand. Always train with your other hand. You want to make that other hand stronger. It's good for your brain. It's going to be really useful when you want to get into crazy combos and stuff. Notice what I'm doing with my other hand. I have it active, you know, kind of protecting me in a way. It makes it look like I'm using the force or something, but I'm not doing this. I really hate seeing people do this. This makes it look like you have no idea what to do with this arm. You're so unsure of it, you have to hold it like this. It just looks goofy. As you think about this hand, cooler, the more natural you look. Something that a lot of people get confused by is thinking that you start the obiani in front of yourself with a forward figure 8 like this, and then you're supposed to bring it behind your back and kind of restart that, which kind of is a move technically, but that's how you confuse the obiani. You want to make sure you're spinning to your side. Everything is horizontal, I guess, horizontal, sideways. You're going sideways, not forwards. You're going sideways, okay? You can start improving your form by not collapsing the hip as much, by just letting the loose grip and your wrist flexibility bring this saber all the way around without completely bending your body and collapsing your shoulder like this. Now is where we can start playing with this though. I want you to try a forward stance, bend your knee forward, one knee forward, the other leg that's back, keep it straight. I want you to try not going completely sideways, but add a bit of a diagonal to the back. See how the back corner is right there? I'm actually trying to bring this obiani back into the corner in a diagonal type fashion like this. What that's gonna allow now is you're gonna be able to, when you bring it back up, instead of going into another obiani, you can now bring it back up into a strike like this, into another strike. You can do so much with this obiani to transition it into a downward strike. Now you can really change the direction of this obiani by changing your grip, by changing how your feet are positioned into a diagonal type obiani that can lead into a lot of different things. Lastly, I want you to now practice turning an attack like this. See that diagonal slash downward to the back corner or across? You can easily turn that into an obiani. Now be careful, as you can see, when you start doing this, the saber isn't going to be pointing up vertically anymore. It's going to start pointing kind of horizontally at an angle like this. And then that's where you can kind of start clipping your head and stuff, so you want to be careful. Now I want you to practice attacking, doing a basic strike, and let it swing into an obiani. And there you go. Now you should be able to obiani just like this. Am I right? Thanks so much for tuning in. In the next tutorial, I'm going to teach you the forever spin, the skip catch, which you can even do with a single saber, turns out. Boom. Stay tuned, like and follow for more.